This is Cooper from Team Underground Next.
And I'm AJ.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right, guys. Today we're coming at you with some event coverage videos. This weekend we were both fortunate enough to travel down to San Angelo, Texas, where we both participated in the Ultimate Duelist Series event that they had going on down there. It was a wonderful experience. Met a lot of friends and had a great time.
I did terrible, but it was still fun.
And as far as the videos that that are going up today, there's going to be two videos which we highlight the top 8 decks that placed. In this video, we're going to be highlighting the bottom 4, and then in the next video, we're going to highlight the top 4. So if you see if you like what you see here, stick around or give that other video a like, and if you're at all interested, it'll be there for you.
All right.
All right, getting into the 8th spot is Austin Lenhart's Cosmo deck.
Woo, Cosmos.
Cosmos. Yeah, they made quite a showing at the event.
Yeah, but that's to be expected.
Yeah, they are strong.
Mm-hmm.
So for monsters, he's got 1 Cosmo Strawman, 3 Cosmo Farm Girl, 1 Good Witch, 2 Wicked Witch, 3 Slip Rider, 1 Dogfighter, 2 Forerunner, 2 Dark Destroyer, and 2 Honest. For the spells, he's got the obligatory 3 Cosmo Town, gotta have it, 3 Reasoning, 3 Emergency Teleport, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, a Raigeki, a Dark Hole, 1 Terraforming, 1 Gold Sark, 1 Cosmo Light Sword, 1 Allure of Darkness, and Galaxy Cyclone. And then, finishing up the main build, he's got double Storming Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential, and 1 Skill Drain. As far as the side deck, he's got a pretty interesting side deck down here. He's got the 3rd MST to get rid of that Light Imprisoning Mirror.
Yeah. Right
there. 2 Cyber Dragon Core, 2 DNA Surgery. Obviously, that's for Magi Specters. And then 2 Wiretaps, 2 Mask of Restrict, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. Gotta have that Pendulum Hate. 2 Stygian Dirge, and 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. As far as the extra deck, we've got Levier, Fel Grant, Red Eyes Flare Metal, Big Eye, Dracosac, Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger, Constellar Pallades, Volcasaurus, Durandal, Castel, Honor Arc, Cowboy, Roach, Abyss Dweller, and Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So,
I do want to say one thing. Why? I wonder what his reason for using Skill Drain. It seems kind of counterproductive.
Well, a lot of the Cosmos, especially the lower ones, you can banish them for cost to summon them.
Oh,
still get
so
it
it's
off.
a cost.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's a cost, so you can get away from that. And then the graveyard effects, Skill Drain's not going to hurt that, so Skill Drain is just going to help you in this matchup.
And one more thing, I was looking at this earlier, trying to figure out why I've been seeing a lot of people using Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon and Cyber Dragon stuff. I do want to know. I wonder why he's using the level 2 Cyber Dragon Core when, like Cyber Dragon Dre is a level 4, so it's got the rank 4 potential, and it's also quite the beater, and it fulfills the same purpose. So, just a little curiosity out of that.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with the core plays. I know they're an out to the mirror match. Attributing machines, using it for fusions and things along that line, but I do not run these, so it's something that I'd like to get into.
Yeah.
But yeah, that that is Austin Lenhart's Cosmo deck for the event. He's a great friend of mine, and also a wonderful rival. Glad to see that he made the top 8. Moving on, AJ, you want to take Mr. Frankie Martinez?
Yes, so Frankie Martinez, he got 7th in this event. He was running Teller Knights with quite the interesting build. Only running 15 monsters and 8 spells.
Oh, this Vega's way over here.
Yeah, what's that doing? Anyway, let's see. We got 2 Honest, since, it's light, so it makes sense. 1 All Sham, 3 Altair, 3 Deneb, 1 Sirius, 2 Anunk, and 3 Vega. Then we got Book of Moon, 3 MST, 1 Raigeki, 1 Rhoda, 2 Stellar Knight Skybridge, 3 Call of the Haunted, 2 Oasis of Dragon Soul, 3 Stellar Nova Alpha.
Gotta have it.
2 Mind Crush, 2 Fiendish Chains, 1 Bottomless, 1 Grand Horn of Heaven, gotta stop at Pendulum, Solemn Warning, also Pendulum, Torrential Tribute, and Compulsory Evacuation Device. Then for a side deck, we got 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 2 Imperial Iron Wall, 2 Fairy Wind, 2 Flying Seas, 1 Magic Drain.
What a tech. Look at that.
2 Spell Shattering Arrow, 2 Level Limit Area B, and 2 Forbidden Chalice. Then the extra deck, we got 1 Rhapsody in Berserk, 1 Ragnar Zero, 1 Black Ship of Corn. I always want to say that wrong.
I know you do.
Yeah. 1 Stellar Diamond, 1 Castel, 1 Deltros, 1 Rongomniad. I can say that right, but I can't say the other one right. 1 Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon, 1 Cowboy, 1 Constellar Omega, 1 Hero Champion Excalibur, 1 101, and 3 Trevere.
Happy to see him max out on Trevere.
Well, the Trevere loop is what makes this deck so potent.
So strong. If I may weigh in
Yes.
really quickly. Being a Tellarknight player, this build looks very different than mine, but in a lot of the ways, very similar. Interested to see him running the 1 Cyrus. Got to get that replenishing power. Skybridge, card that's seen a lot of play since Rhoda got hit to 1. And then some of the traps.
Manning Mind Crush.
Manning Mind Crush in this format. Magic Specters do a lot of searching. And then Cosmos do as well.
I know you personally don't like Grand Horn of Heaven.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this card, but hopefully it worked out well for him. I just think it's so restrictive with some of its conditions that I just pass on playing it, at least until...
Another thing, can you explain what that 1 tech card in the side was?
The Magic Drain. Let's see. When your opponent activates a spell card, they can discard 1 spell card to negate this card's effect. Otherwise, negate the activation of their spell card, and if you do, destroy it.
Oh.
Obviously, Pendulum stuff. This is a very interesting card to see in the side deck right now.
I don't think I've seen this played before.
It's kudos to him for this.
That creativity right there.
Yeah, obviously we're entering the Pendulum era. If we're not already there yet, we're on the cusp of it.
Yeah.
And this card, maybe something to pick up if you're interested.
And level limit area B. Interesting choice.
Yeah, level 4 or higher monsters to defense position. Okay, so being an Exceeds based deck, you're wanting to go into your Exceeds play, so this could back you up in a lot of cases with Trevere.
Since it doesn't really affect Exceeds monsters at all.
Yeah, and it doesn't target, so that's pretty interesting.
And I guess if you're in a bind, you can just normal summon a card and have it immediately go to defense. Just save those life points.
That's true. All right, moving on to the 6-hole save deck. Yes, that's right. Yes, because I moved the Vega. All right,
Vega.
This was very interesting. This is Braden Mason's 6th place Shadal deck that he ran throughout the event. I had the privilege of playing against Braden. He was a great guy and a good duelist.
Seems like somebody picked up their the puppet strings.
Yeah, I mean, Braden definitely proved that Shadals, although injured, are not quite dead yet, because he enjoyed a lot of success at the event, getting into 6th place. So, as for monsters, he's got Armageddon Knight, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, got to take that one slow. Chaos Sorcerer running at 2. Dark Arm Dragon, glad to see that card in there, always a favorite card of mine. 1 Mathematician, since you can't have 3. 3 Damage Juggler, 2 Hat Trigger, and then 3 Perform Mage Trick Clown. Yep. As for the Shadals, he's got 2 Shadal Beast, 3 Dragon, 2 Falco, 1 Hedgehog, and then 3 Sklamata. And then rounding out the monsters, he's got the Dark Creator and a Thunder King Ryo. As for the spells, he's got the Book of Moon, 1 El Shadal Fusion, sad face, wish it was still at 3. Foolish Burial, 2 MST, because he's already got that covered with the dragons. 1 Neph Shadal Fusion, 1 Regeki, and then 3 Shadal Fusion. This is my favorite fusion card in the game. Glad to see that one did not get hit at least. Then to start his engine up, he's got 3 Sinister Shadow Games, no cores in this build, and then Solemn Warning and Torrential Tribute. As for the side deck, he's got 2 Lose 1 turns, 1 MST, got a lot of spell and trap hate, man. 2 Dimensional Prison, 2 Flying Sea, 1 Effect Veiler, 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror, 2 Royal Decree, 1 Vanity's Emptiness, and then 2 Poisonous Winds. As for the extra deck, we will not be seeing Construct make an appearance, but we do have 2 Winda, 2 Shikanaga, 2 Abyss Dweller, 1 Kestel, 1 Honor Arc, 1 Cowboy, 1 Trapeze Magician, and then a slew of Synchros, including Armades, Goyo, Leo, Thought Ruler Archfiend, yep, and then Arcanet Magician. So that is Braden Mason's deck. Lots of very interesting choices, lots of very creative choices. Glad to see some retro cards coming back into this thing, including Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Arm Dragon, and the Dark Creator of all cards.
I personally would have dropped the one of the Trick Clowns and a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. One of those two to put in a core. That way it allows you to recycle El Shaddai Fusion.
You mean Shadow Games?
What did I say?
Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shadowing.
I mean, if you're a Shaddai player maining Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, you need to drop that thing.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah. But no, I mean, this deck certainly proves that if you put a lot of love and thought and effort into the deck, despite the ban list, you can still play whatever deck you need to play, pretty much. It may not be as good as it once was, but still can win you some games.
I still want to see a spellbook version of Shaddai's.
That would be definitely interesting. All right. For our last profile on this video, we've got 5th place.
With Nick Jones.
Nick Jones.
Yet another Tellarknight deck.
Dominated the event.
Not as much as Cosmos, but hey, still. Good to see stuff from Duelist Alliance surviving.
Yeah. Love the Tellarknights.
We got 3 Altair, 3 Inakali, 1 Rigel, 3 Deneb, and 2 Vega. And then we got 2 Honest and 1 Thunder King Ryo. Then we got 3 Stellar Knight Skybridge.
Going in.
3 MST, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Rhoda. Then we got 2 Oasis of Dragon Souls, 3 Call the Haunted, 3 Stellar Nova Alpha, 2 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Time Space Trap Hole.
That Cosmo answer.
3 Fiendish Chain, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Vanity's Emptiness.
42 cards in the main deck.
It's interesting to see people play more than 40. Then for the side deck, we got 3 Max C, 2 Mask of Restrict, 1 Mind Drain, 1 Galaxy Cyclone, 2 Grand Horn of Heaven, 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, and 3 Imperial Iron Wall. That Cosmo hate right there.
Yeah, Cosmo and Infernoids.
Then the extra deck, we got 1 Degusto Emerald, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 101, 1 Rhapsody and Berserk, 1 Rungomniad, 1 Castel, 1 Tyrus. Whatever. 1 Pallades, 1 M7. Looks like 2 Ptolemaios, 2 Trevere.
Why not 3?
1 Diamond, and where's that Deltros? There it is.
All right. Yeah.
So wait, what does Tyrus do? I've seen him a bit on YGO Pro.
Yeah, I've seen. I think.
Oh, cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Yeah. Pretty good. Level 5. Go into it with Ptolemaios, and then go on down the line. Very interesting build.
Good artwork.
Glad to see the Time Space Trap Hole here. Pendulum answer. Cosmo answer. I'm definitely starting to think Fiendish Chain, although it's great with a lot of things having quick effect like Cosmos and Infernoids out there, and Magic Specters that can't be targeted. I think this card is diminishing in power right now, but I think it'll be back in later formats.
Because you can't just expect to get away with Fiendish Chaining a Farm Girl and allowing them to just let off with that.
Unless they're activating Farm Girl's effect and you're chaining the Fiendish Chain to it. 42 cards, though, in total. Let's talk about that, He's got the 3 Skybridge, so he can swap out and get his Denebs or Altairs and get into combos that way. So deck thinning is a thing with, we've got 7 cards that'll search between Skybridge, Deneb, and 1
And
Rhoda.
then an Uncalahai, which dumps.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true. You know,
Altair. This deck just
it's got options.
Yeah,
That's for
versatile.
sure. So, as far as the side deck, 2 Grand Horn of Heaven, already established. Not a fan, but you know, interesting choice. 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, gotta have that Pendulum Hate. 3 Iron Wall, Cosmos are a thing. And I know that Nick had a lot of success against Cosmos during the event, so I know he walked away happy with that. So
I really like seeing 2 breakthrough skills.
yeah, as Phoenix Chain's going down in power, Breakthrough Skill's definitely going up, especially with Cyber Dragon Infinity around the corner. This card, if you want to be prepared for it, I'd say pick it up now. Get your playset already. I need to actually work on that because I've been slacking off. But
lucky for us, it comes in a structure deck.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
If you're desperate, you know where to find it. The Lightsworn structure deck.
Yeah, spend $30 to get 3. So
yeah.
Anyway, guys, that is your bottom 4 at the event. We're going to be taking a quick break, and then we'll be back in the next video to highlight the top 4. So, see you guys then.